to the next one. So, dear friends, our today's topic is gratitude and charity. And today's speaker is Dr. Santosh Nishad. Welcome, Dr. Santosh Nishad.
Thank you, sir.
He is principal of high school, CBSE school, and has been taken care of a number of children. Dr. Santosh Nishad is also offering his services as an academic advisor to HSRC. I can call him Guru Bandhu because we both used to be academic associates training workshop students of Sri Lala Bhai Patel. Welcome, Dr. Santosh ji. Over to you, sir. Please.
Thank you, sir. Jai Sachidanand to everyone, all the fellow brothers and sisters who have joined here, and Chand Khan sir, the director of HSRC. For a long time, I'm very much happy to join this session, and in this, obviously, I'm not the expert of the topics, but even though whatever we have learned from Sri Lala Bhai Patel and by the blessings of the parents and teachers, I would like to discuss the topic. And obviously this topic, it is excellent in that two subtopics are there, gratitude and charity. So let's have discussion, and it is not only one way traffic. Actually, I'm not going to just give the lecture. We'll be having discussion, and we'll be having two-way interactions, and questions also can be asked. So it would be beneficial for everyone to understand. Today's first topic is gratitude. What we call in Sanskrit, in the Gujarati, it is Kritagyata. Here in Apta Sutra 1924, Dada Bhagawan says, one should never forget obligations of mother, father, and guru. So obviously in our Shastras, it is said, Matri Devo Bhava, Pitra Devo Bhava, Guru Acharya Devo Bhava. So friends, if regarding gratitude, we want to know, so can anyone would like to add what is gratitude actually? If anyone tries to speak, gives answer, I would appreciate. What is gratitude?
So gratitude. Hello.
Yeah, listening,
Yes,
please.
Sachidanand sir.
Yes,
So gratitude means that we have this feeling that somebody has added quality in my life.
Yes,
To
very
have
nice.
Feeling to have an obligation that somebody has added quality in our life.
That's great. Very nice answer. Very nice answer. I appreciate your answer, madam. So actually, if we say we have got different emotions, and in that, one of the positive emotion is gratitude. You can see on the screen, it is a positive emotion, and gratitude is a feeling of being grateful or want to give your thanks to somebody for their good deed done to you. When someone does paropakar, good to us, we bow to them, we do them namaskar, we thank them, and that is called gratitude. And obviously we should not forget to give the thanks from the bottom of heart who has done good to us. And especially in that Apta Sutra, it is telling that we should never forget the good deeds, the benevolence done to us by our mother, father, and guru. So Srivastav sir, would you like to add something in that, in gratitude?
Well, gratitude is really a very great feeling. And when I come across the book, Law of Attraction, I learned that the law of attraction will not work if there is no gratitude. Those who believe in
Great.
gratitude, only for them the law of attraction will work. Okay, sir.
Really,
Thank you.
really.
Thank you.
Okay, nice, very nice, very nice, sir. It means we should have that thanks bhava, emotions. So then next slide we go. Gratitude to your parents, to the parents. Obviously, we can never forget, and it is told like it means different rinas are there. Rina, Pitru Rina, Matru Rina, Deva Rina. Someone is raising the hand. Nimesh ji, would you like to speak something, please?
Yes, Jay Sachitanan.
Jai Sachidam.
Jai
I
Sachidananda
have a
Ji.
Jay Sachitanan. I have a question on the definition. Is the second part necessary? Does it have to be? Do we have to be grateful for a good deed, or can we be thankful without just thankful for no reason? Like, is the good deed necessary to the definition?
Obviously. G. So obviously, actually, we say now, like when we are having the emotion, this emotion and this feeling of thanking someone else, now it like turns and it creates that atmosphere within us and outside us also, that spirituality. So by giving thanks to others, now like our ego goes down.
Right.
So that is one of the things that like to lessen our ego. If we are thankful to whatever things like it was happening to us by people, by nature, so then it is a one type of good feeling and good like attribute quality of human. Yes, sir.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I think if we are only thankful when there's a good deed towards us, then that may swell the ego rather than suppress it. If we are thankful, whatever circumstances there, despite anything in the universe, then I think that does a lot more good for ego.
Yeah.
Well, Nimesh ji, Dr. Nimesh sir, your questions are very, very thoughtful. And see, not only for good deed, it will come later in the slide. We should be thankful for even the adverse circumstances. We should have even gratitude for our enemies, our wrongdoers, because they also bring so many positive changes in life. To give a real example, my landlord, where I used to stay on rent, I am very thankful to him for torturing us for 1 year, because right now we got wonderful bungalow. If he had not tortured us, we could not have placed ourselves at such a wonderful and heavenly place. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So in the serial we go, gratitude to parents. We must express our gratitude to parents for looking after us during our childhood, our education, guiding us during our difficult times, in sorts, playing a crucial role during first 20 years of our life. If we see really, we can think about mother, like when the child is born and taking care, and even like in the womb also, the way the mother takes care, the child should not suffer anything. After birth also, until and unless the child becomes independent or able to taking care of him or her, the way the sacrifice the mother makes, and to maintain all these things the father makes the sacrifice. So obviously we should be very, very much grateful to our parents. Whenever we are alone, we must contemplate, we must think upon various episodes in life when parents played an important role in changing the course of life. Obviously, as children, so we need support of someone who is, without having any expectation, is ready to help us. And they are the parents. That's why mother is known as the first guru, first teacher of child, giving that affection, love, care, and father as well. One can refer early chapters of autobiography of a yogi or life story of great personality to see how one has remembered the parents with gratitude. So obviously, the great work, the benevolence of the parents, one cannot like forget it. And if we see like gratitude to parents in our Sanskrita, in our slokas, in shastras, mythologies also, it is told Matru Devo Bhava. It means honor your mother as a god. Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, and Atithi Devo Bhava. It is in Taittiriya Upanishad. So this much respect our Shastras also tell us, give us. So obviously we should have great respect and gratitude for the parents. Then comes gratefulness to those who made our life comfortable. Obviously in our life there are different people in different areas. They help us. They make our life comfortable, easy, helpful. So our present way of life, which consists of piped water supply that we are getting, a lot of people, they contribute. Covered drainage, draining system, smoke-free cooking, refrigerators, air conditioners, telephones, TV, car, office automation, internet system of education. Everything has originated from West. Hence, we must be grateful to the Western nations and the scientists for having made our life so comfortable. Whenever we get time, we must pray for their well-being. Our goodwill must go to them. Obviously, if right now we are using Zoom, this platform using telephone, mobile phones, laptops, so the things mostly we see like we have got from the scientists from the West maximum. We should be thankful to them. We should pray for their betterment. We should even be grateful to the British people for the gift of international language, the language that we have been using, English. We can use in our communication system of land revenue. They have given, earlier also it was there prevailing in India, but like different land revenue, penal code, railways, police, judiciary, etc. For that also we should be thankful. We should pay our gratefulness to them. And that's why again it comes, Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu na ma kaschid dukbhag bhaved. The meaning is that, oh, may all be happy. May all be free from illness. May all see what is auspicious. And may no one suffer. May peace prevail everywhere. So this is our great culture. We talk about, obviously we have to contemplate on that, and the gratefulness is such a thing which makes a person very much divine. Then comes gratefulness should also be expressed by remembering those episodes in life where certain friends or acquaintances became useful at critical moment. Obviously in our day-to-day dealing, we came across some of the problems when we need the help of our friends, our family members, or other persons while traveling on the road. Sometimes like we are not having the relations with the people, but people come to help. They extend their helping hand to us. So we should always pay our gratitude to them. Then another part comes very important. Gratitude should be expressed to wife, to our life partner, for protecting us during our times of frustration or preventing us from doing certain acts which would have led to a disaster. Such actions should be remembered with effort. Obviously, our better half, life partner, plays very important, crucial role in our life. Many times they suggest us, and without their help, we cannot comfortably run our family. So we should be thankful to them also. Husband should be thankful to wife. Wife should be thankful to husband. So in that also it comes, in Manusmriti it comes like we have to simultaneously understand it. To wife, to husband, husband to wife. Like yatra narestu pujyante ramante tatra devata yatra tastu na pujyante sarvastra phala kriya. The thing is, where women are honored, divinity blossoms there, and wherever women are dishonored, all actions, no matter how noble it may be, remains unfruitful. It means here we should pay respect, we should be grateful to the people who are helping us in each and every moment. Then comes gratefulness to the land of our birth, however backward and ugly it may be. Srivastava sir, I would like to tell one uh, incidents and a story like me, which is related to Ramayana.
Okay, please
When
continue.
Bhagwan Sri Ram he conquered Sri Lanka, killed Ravana. Then at that time, Lakshmanji suggested him one thing. He told big brother, Bhaiya, we have come out of Ayodhya because Mother Kaikeyi wanted the whole kingdom for her own son Bharat. And now, because you have conquered Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka is now yours. Why don't you become the king of Sri Lanka and I'll be your devotee over here, I'll be protecting. So at that time, what's Bhagwan Sri Ram, Lord Sri Rama told Lakshmanaji regarding the love for the motherland. See, Api Swarnamayi Lanka Name Lakshmana Rochate Janani Janma Bhumisha Swargati Apgariyasi. The meaning is that after being victorious in the war against Ravana, Sri Ram says to Lakshmana, this golden Lanka does not allure me. My mother and motherland's land are precious and dearer to me than heaven. So this was the answer by Ramji to Lakshmanaji. This is like, it means we should have great love for our motherland. Gratefulness to all the poor people who gave us chance to exercise charity and allowing us feel worthy. Another thing is there, it means here simultaneously both things are there. Poor people are there, rich people are as well. And we should be very, very much, or the rich should be very, very much grateful to the poor, because they are the people who are giving chance them to feel like they can do charity to them, they can help them. So here, see, the philosophy of Dada Bhagawan ji, ki the rich should be grateful to poor because they are getting a chance, opportunity to serve them. Then just imagine a life with no opportunity to do any act of charity. It leads a feeling of worthlessness. If situations, circumstances, people are not there, needy people are not there, then how can one do any good deed to them? So that's why we should be grateful to these people also. Then comes gratitude to nature and different circumstances. Gratitude to nature for providing us free air and water, various types of food and fruits, its beauty of sunrise and sunset, hills, valleys, flora, fauna, vast expanse, sky and sea, beauty of her forest and falls. The Great Mother, in all her diversity and variety, gives us a chance to observe and enjoy her majesty. Obviously, this is a Prakriti Vandana, devotion to nature. And how can we forget then? Because the sunlight we are getting, the fresh air we are getting, food, fruits, medicines, aushadhi, all this beauty of this river, fountains, valleys, everything. We should be very, very much grateful to nature, because when we get all this, and it is free of cost. So at least the gratefulness is there in that we should try to also protect it, and we should also pay our gratitude to Mother Nature. Then grateful to the incidences of sickness. See here, the great philosophy of Dada Bhagawan ji. Sickness, loss of wealth, or any other painful experience which became instrumental in changing the course of life. Not only good thing, whatever it is being done by others to us, even sickness. We can think about that and we can discuss We have to be thankful to sickness. Sickness comes when we are careless about our diet, about our lifestyle. It means nature gives us sickness to make us once again healthy. It means when sickness goes, it gives us health. Chandrakant sir, so you are talking about that, like sickness also we should be very much grateful to it.
Yes, because after any terrible accident or sickness, there is some wonderful positive change in life.
Obviously.
The
And
mind
this
is
mother,
more purified, and I personally experienced this because I was suffering from corona.
yeah,
This sickness really helped me to develop the attitude of non-violence as well as compassion for others.
right. No, that's why, like, it means when problems come and when they go, they give us health and wealth. Loss of wealth, it means when we have not properly managed. So obviously we have loss of wealth, and then again we try to gain it going by proper way. And other any painful experiences are also there that they teach us.
They are
And
really great
obviously,
teachers.
yes, like it means when people they fall in that pit, they become alert. So obviously these things are there. Like we say, when government or like it means if the child talks, parents punish the child. So there is behind that, okay, we have to improve the child. There is betterment. The bhav, the sentiment is there, betterment. So likewise, Mother Nature also gives us all these circumstances, sickness, everything for our betterment. There is something, there is some secret behind that for which we have to think about that. So it changes the course of life.
Sir,
That's
loss
why,
of wealth. How can
yes,
loss of wealth be the good teacher? See, it exposes the fake relationship. When
yes,
a person becomes poor, later he recognizes who remains with him were
mm,
his real relations.
obviously,
Yes, otherwise the entire world will show him their back, isn't it? So in this way, one
obviously,
should be grateful even to loss of wealth because
obviously.
it will teach him a lesson who are with him and who are not with him in this way. Thank you.
Obviously, like it means we come to know about the real people, real friends, family members, and then even like there is a test of our patience, of our intelligence also. In what way we are maintaining the balance, mental balance, and then how we are running our day-to-day life. So it is required, and that's why in our shastras there is a prayer. Shanti Prarthana is also there. We have heard like regarding it is there ki may peace radiate there in the whole sky as well as in the vast ethereal space everywhere. May peace reign all over this earth, in water, in all herbs, trees and creepers. May peace flow over whole universe. May peace be in supreme being Brahma, and may there always exist in all peace and peace alone. So we should always be grateful to each and everything in this way. We come to know for small things, especially for good things is done to us, we should be to our parent, to our friend, to wife, to nature, even to sickness, even to the painful moments which come. They obviously give us some lesson. Then we are the people where namaskar and paying grateful, saying thanks, which is very common in Indian practice, is act of respect and gratitude to all those godly persons who help us to experience a higher level of our consciousness, and especially to our gurus, to our mentors. They teach us the right path. They elevate us spiritually. We should always pay gratitude by namaskar to them. Gratitude has to be cultivated with prolonged conscious effort to make it meaningful. and it should be from the bottom of heart. Otherwise, it becomes ritual like thank you and sorry. So, to all, and also like if we see every day in the morning, we have got that tradition. In the morning when we get up, so we have different namaskar. Like when we have that do the darshan of our this palm, and by doing that namaskara, so we like chant the mantra. Gratitude is one of the principal parameter of applied spirituality. It is one of the greatest features of spirituality, gratitude. Solitude or retreat is essential for contemplation and developing a spirit of gratitude. Obviously, we have to contemplate, we have to think over that. No company or too many company may turn counterproductive. It means to be grateful, we are supposed to think about that. And for that, we need little bit space for space ourselves to think and ponder. Gandhiji, Mahatma Gandhiji has told something about the customer. We should be very, very much grateful to the customers. A customer is the most important visitor to our premises. He is not dependent on us. We are dependent on him. It is the chain and he is the center. He is not hindrance to our work. He is the reason for it. He is not an outsider to our business. We are not doing him a favor by serving him. He is doing us a favor by giving us the opportunity to do so. So in this also, Gandhiji says the importance of customer and the thanks that we should present to the customer. We should wish all the best to the customer. When we go to bed every night, also we have got that tradition to pray God, to thank God. We must recollect something positive that has happened during the day. Obviously, during the whole day, when we remember while sleeping, a lot of things happens to us. A lot of people are there who help us. A pleasant chat with wife and children, a good customer, a loving smile from some holy person, nice music, a good order, a payment which was badly expected, any sweet experience during the day, and offer our thanksgiving gratitude for this incident, either to the person or to nature or God. So that's why before going to bed, it is my personal experience when we close our eyes and thank whoever provided good opportunity, good smile to us, helped us during the day time. We should be very, very much thankful to the person, to Mother Nature, and to God. And we should also think, and we should in our prayer we say, whomever I have done good, may God give us the power to do again good. And if willingly or unwillingly I have done any wrong to others, also in our prayer we should forgive from such people. So it makes our night like as yoga mudra. If we go in that sleep, it becomes a yoga nidra. So it is a great practice. Likewise, in the morning we get up, so we do prayer to God, to Earth Mother, to nature, and to people. So with that, the topic gratitude ends. Any question is there or anything, Srivastava sir, you would like to add? Please add it.
Well, your presentation reminded me of a poem which I used to teach primary students.
Yeah.
I would like to recite it.
Please, please.
With your kind permission.
Yes, sir. Please go on.
Father, we thank thee for the night and for the pleasant morning light, for rest and food and loving care, and all that makes the world so fair. Bless, help us to do the things we should, to be to others kind and good. In all we do, in all we say, to grow more loving every day. So this I used to
That's
teach
great. That's great, sir.
primary student. This is the in each line
Yeah.
the feel of gratitude flows. So there are
Obviously,
so
obviously.
many objects, so many things that we should be
Really.
grateful towards.
Right. That's another poem I can remind. Like it means we might have studied all things bright and beautiful, all things great and small. The great God made them all. It means thank giving to God, providing us all the things. Really, sir.
Thank
So
you,
if
Dr.
anyone
Dinesh.
else, yeah,
Anybody would like to add anything?
in gratitude, please,
Please
because it is
unmute
in some way
yourself
interactive
and
session.
put forward your views. You can also add something to it. Or if any question, please. Nimesh, Dr. Nimesh, please.
Yes, I think this was already discussed, but I think we all have probably a similar experience on this. When sometimes I feel like if I'm going through a difficult time at work or life, and then you start to think about all the negative things, right? So what I found is that if I stop to focus on those negativities and focus on the parts that I'm thankful for, it causes upliftment, and then all the negativities go away. Actually, so I think this gratefulness is extremely powerful.
Yes, wonderful
Really.
addition.
That's good. That's good, sir. Really, na, this is such a wonderful thing. Na, this gratitude, showing gratitude, thanks. So then, like, what happens? I told it lessens the ego, and when we do that now every day in the prayer, when we make our practice day and night, so really it makes our life na so much calm and comfortable.
And
So I
see how grateful people are, Santosh sir.
yeah,
See the behavior of grateful people. A
really,
boy
sir.
was there,
Hmm.
he had 100 rupees. He just went to a restaurant and inquired about the price of pizza. The owner told him, with butter, it cost 100 rupees. Without
Hmm.
butter, it cost 80 rupees.
Hmm.
The boy desired to have with butter, but he said,
Hmm.
no, please get me a pizza
Hmm.
without butter.
Hmm.
After having it, when he went to the counter to pay, he just put on the counter 100 rupees note. And
Hmm.
then the hotel owner asked him, you had 100 rupees. Why did you
Hmm.
choose 80 rupees pizza? He said, sir, the
Hmm.
remaining 20 rupees are for your waiter as a tip.
Okay.
If I could have taken 100 rupees pizza, then I would have nothing to give him.
Hmm.
So this is
Hmm.
how grateful people behave. They think
Oh,
of others.
oh,
Thank you,
great,
sir.
great
Thank you,
example,
sir.
sir.
Over to you now.
Really. Yes, sir.
सर से तो मिलाओ.
So now we should proceed on the next topic, sir.
So may I add something?
Please, madam.
Dr. Ichidayal, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Please.
Yes, sir. I want to express my gratitude for you that you are conducting these sessions every
This is
week
for
and
Santosh sir.
dedicating around 2 hours every Saturday. And
Yeah.
sir, we are feeling this change in our lives. And our thought process is refining, our vision is refining every week. This changes I am experiencing in my life. And you too may be experiencing it from the tone of my voice, from my expressions that yes, it's bringing a lot of change. So here I want to say, sir, that we are surrounded by so much of technology, amazing technologies, amazing gadgets, amazing things, amazing comforts we are surrounded with, but we rarely know the name who have invented all this. Only few inventors we have in our mind. Otherwise, we don't know who invented this AC, who invented this, that. that. But so people, enlightened personalities like we have Swami Vivekanand, we have Dayananda Saraswati, we have this Dada Bhagawan, Gautam Buddha. We have it. These are immortal because they have not added quality in our lives in material terms. They have added. They have added. They have contributed in refining our consciousness, in
Yeah.
elevating our consciousness, means making us more spiritual. Hence, their contribution is immortal. So when we are enhancing the quality of someone's life materialistically, then that contribution is temporary. But what these sessions are adding, they are awakening us at the level of consciousness. They are awakening. They are awakening us at the level of consciousness, and this change is permanent. This change is permanent, and hence these Dada Bhagwan like people, they are immortal. Our
Obviously.
coming generations will learn from them and improve their lives. So the real quality, like we have doctors, engineers, so many teachers, but all they are doing, they are adding, they are working on the level of improving. They are working at the level of bringing improvement at the level of physicality and at the level of intellect. But these spiritual personalities, they have worked to bring improvement at the level of consciousness. Yes, of course, physicality, intellect, but physicality, intellect, again, they are driven by consciousness. So they have worked on the level of consciousness. They have become immortal. Their contribution has become immortal, and we have more gratitude for those people, not for those who have given us these comforts, physical comforts, but those who have brought changes at the level of our soul. They have worked to bring to purify our soul, and coming generations will learn from that. And this gratitude is permanent because their contribution was permanent. Thank
Very
you so
well.
much, my family.
Very well.
That's
Very
great. That's
nice.
great. Okay.
And
One, two thing I would like to add, sir, and madam, very nicely, like it means you told like, okay, we have been, HSRC has been organizing this every Saturday and Sunday, this type of webinar session, online session. So obviously, and I would say like, as a speaker, I'm very much thankful to the audience. Without audience, without the listeners, it should be my gratitude to them. They are listening because I told in the beginning, I'm not a master of the things. Then second thing, obviously, they are like our great personality. Everyone's real nature is we are the part of that Brahma, and our real nature is that Brahman. And that is also from mother nature, it is compulsory we have to go, that we say like 84 lakhs of yoni, we have to go. And this human life, human birth is so much important that we have to realize ourselves, who we are. So all these great personalities like great saints, self-realized people, the great deed they have done to the humanity. Actually, in Hindi it is there, संत न होते जगत में तो जल मरता संसार. It means कि everywhere there is fire, people are not happy, but these saints are there, they are giving the light, that radiation of consciousness, through which by imbibing us we can realize ourselves, who we are. So it was great answer, madam. Now we'll be proceeding to the next topic, Srivastava sir.
please go
Another
ahead.
topic, yeah, another is charity, dan. And obviously it is also, first of all, we should have the bhav, great emotion, divine emotion is there. And here Dada Bhagawan is telling something about that. Charity is the investment in the safest bank with highest interest. These are the things of purification of self. So whatever we are doing, all this gratitude, doing charity, it is just elevation ourselves and revealing ourselves, who we are, where we have to go. So here great personality Dada Bhagawan ji is telling it is the safest bank, and where we get, because what we get in interest, highest interest, he mean to say, it means we will realize our real nature, who we are. So that's why charity is a divine quality, divine deed, which is done in various way. Here, Swami Vivekananda ji says regarding this charity, an atheist can be charitable but not religious. But the religious man must be charitable. See, Srivastav sir, great personality, Swami Vivekananda ji is telling,
Yes,
atheist
yes.
can be charitable, but not religious. But religious, it is compulsory. Religious person must be charitable. Then we go on the next slide. All householders in all faiths have an obligation to part with a definite portion of earning for helping the orphans, poor people, education, medical relief, spiritual activities, etc. The percentage varies from 5 to 25% of the income, whereas 25 is the maximum, 5 to 10% is very common. Obviously, here also we can see this webinar is going on. This session is online session is going on. A lot of contribution is there in that. People are there in HSRC, then Lala sir and Vasant uncle, then Srivastav ji, all are giving their services. Shramdan also we say. So different type of, okay, in next slides we'll be reading that, we'll be learning that about different charity. But at least in all the faiths it is there, we should have the charity. Maximum to 25%, and otherwise it is common 5 to 10%, whatever we are capable of, we should never forget to give the charity. Isha Upanishad mentions that all earning must be used after first giving away the part. Our Upanishad says whatever earning we do, first of all we should take one part, whatever it is there, aside for charity, then we should spend. Great thing. Bhagwad-Gita says that he is a thief who does not give charity and uses everything he earns for his personal use. It means I'm working as a principal. Obviously, I have learned, I have done a lot of certificates. Then I have learned a lot of knowledge from my gurus, from my parents, from society, the language that I have been using. So obviously I should be thankful and I should be responsible for those people from where, from the society, from the nature. I have taken the oxygen, I have taken the water, I have used the sunlight that I've used, living on the earth. Okay, using this social culture of the society. So obviously I am like, it means I have taken the debt from the society and I should repay to that. Likewise, we take that oxygen inhale. Obviously, we have to exhale. In the same way, whatever we have been taking, we should also offer as service. Dada Bhagawan says that any monetary wealth does not last for more than time cycle of 11 years. See, the philosophy of Dadaji, any monetary wealth does not last for more than a time cycle of 11 years. It is bound to reshuffle and change possession anyway, even if one clings to it tight to money by not yielding the opportunity for charity. If by gathering a lot of money one is not doing that, after 11 years it is going to reshuffle. So that's why our shastras are telling we should do that charity. We should think about that. As far as possible, charity should be done in such a way that it is not publicized. It may really not be high secret, but should not be announced. We say in the society, people are there, they do a lot of charity work. But when it means charity is given for the self-revelation, and if it is only for publicity, like people are like putting the hoarding and showing, and now to like we find people like it means that they find out some of the institutions, they give some of the part of money over there, they show for that tax saving. Okay, if 1 lakh they are giving, they have like okay, 20% will give and 80% you have to give back. So this type of charity, it does not result in that spirituality. So at least it should not be publicity, and like there's some for tax saving, or like okay, some cunning things should not be practiced in that. A man who does not use part of income for charity does considerable harm to himself. Here see what our scriptures in Great Personality is telling. Ki a person who does not practice this charity and consumes and uses all the money he is earning, actually he does harm to himself. How? Flow of divine guidance within him gets blocked gradually, and he tends to indulge in addiction, drink, amour, and other derelictions. He starts looting wealth by way of family sickness, quarrels, litigations, falling victim of cheating, etc. When I was reading these lines, really, like it gives and it awakens us. When we are doing this, like whatever we are earning, so then we should obviously do practice some charity. Otherwise, the person who is just making the pile of wealth and not doing anything, the person is going to use. That's why it is told, like it means nahak, whatever it was not our right, it was not the yielding of our great task, hard work, and we are earning, and we are not doing, just we are selfish. So obviously people, they get involved in such type of wrong deeds, and then they lose their money. So we should at least have that bhava, that emotions, that feeling. If I have money, I will do the charity. In modern times, it is seen that uncharitable businessmen lose wealth by staff unrest, labor strikes, lockouts, recession, and many other unforeseen calamities. And those who do practice all these wrong things, so they face a lot of problems. And slowly they lose their wealth, health, name, and fame also. Because nature is there, nature controls everything. Then charity makes a man pure. See, the charity is such a divine quality which purifies, benevolent, virtuous. And after all these things, purity, benevolence, and virtuousness, these are the divine quality and quality of spirituality. Divine energy starts flowing into his internal system. From charity also, these divine qualities, they start flowing inside a person. Charity, which is given for name, fame, although being good, leads to arrogance. But if a person wants to just show off by doing some charity, such type of people become arrogant. So we should think about that, and then accordingly, in a proper way, we should do that. It is in a way better than no charity, yet quite inferior to charity without seeking name and fame. Then it is telling here, Dada Bhagawan is telling, the teaching of Dada Bhagawan tells like, just only if it is only for name and fame, so from that it is better not to do any charity. It is very difficult to remain charitable and humble at same time, but it is possible to move in the direction with conscious effort. This happens when people are doing charity, they become charitable, their humbleness goes and arrogance starts coming. So obviously also consciously we should do this practice. Srivastava sir would like to add something in that?
Sir, well, I would like to do some correction. What you
Yeah.
said now,
Yeah,
Dadaji
yeah.
said it is better to give charity for name and fame. Huh?
Okay.
rather
Okay, sir.
than not giving at all. It is like this.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Okay. Yes. 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 Charity is repayment of debt to the nature who provides us air, water, and two most important elements as an act of charity. The only aim of charity should be self-purification, and charity is a divine quality and divine deed which solely concentrates on self-purification. That's why it should be continued. The Bible mentions that let your left hand not know what your right hand does. Great. What from one hand you are giving, another hand should not know. It means the message is that we should not publicize, we should not do publicity for that. Over and over the charity of money, benevolence, and kind of our staff, workers, etc., is also considered as charity, kindness. It means when we are working with the people, with our staff, we should be kind enough. We should think good for them, and we should try to do good thing for them. That is also charity. When we give charity, we should not think of hundreds of people, poor people, whom we are unable to help. Obviously, it is a vast world, and a lot of problem people are there facing. So should we think continuously about them? No. At least we have got certain limits. So whoever we are able to help, we should help. For others, obviously, this nature is such, everywhere people are there, and it makes balance. This is useless exercise and leads to a point of no return. We are not the only people in the world to do charity. Nature keeps on producing hundreds of needy people and enough rich to make up the balance. Obviously, nature is so much powerful. It creates people and who do everywhere charity and who help people. Highest charity is to teach and make people practice benevolence, spirituality, self-knowledge. Highest charity, Mahadan, that we say. What is that? To teach and make people practice benevolence. They must be kind. They must be spiritual. And they must progress on self-realization, on the path of self-realization. That is the greatest charity. There are a few people capable to undertake the task of imparting the virtues of benevolence, universal brotherhood, and spiritual elevation, guiding people on the spiritual path, setting up of ashrams and meditation centers, etc., are also act of subtle charity, although they are dependent upon gross charity. These are the big things making ashrams like HSRC, Holistic Science Research Center, where people gather, and because of that, we are learning here. Saint poet Tulsidas Ji has composed a popular couplet, which, when translated in English, reads, "O Tulsi, river water does not decrease because of drinking by birds. In similar fashion, wealth does not decrease because it is given as charity. On the contrary, it increases by divine help." In that, actually the Hindi, it is there ki tu daan diye dhan na ghate. So it is like that. Then Tulsidas Ji said, when we are giving, like, okay, the birds, they drink water from the river, it does not goes less. Likewise, when for helping others by doing charity, that wealth does not decrease. Actually, we get divine blessings, and we have that understanding, intellect to increase it more and more. Charity should not be done through emotion or impulse, but with the conscious feeling of oneness. Great. It means by becoming emotional, impulsive behavior, one should not do that charity. It should be with conscious feeling of oneness. There should be no that emotion and feeling of like vanity, pride, nor we should ask others to contribute towards noble cause if it leads to reciprocal liabilities for us. We should do that, and we should set an example. We should ask others also. We should like we can encourage others also for that noble cause. Silent charity is a shortcut to prosperity by activating divine forces to work for us. And when this charity is done silently without making pomp and show, so this activate our divine forces. Whatever divine emotions there, Dada Bhagawan says about that, man is the guest of nature. We all are born here as guest of nature. So obviously guest is not never going to stay for eternally. Storing money with a distrust of nature is opposite of charity. It means we have come over here, we have to play our role, and whatever divine things we can do as a part of that mother nature and divinity, we should do. Charity without calculation is extravagance. Charity should be there, but it is told yatha shakti tatha bhakti. It should be done according to the capability. And if without calculation it is there, it is just wastage of money and it creates problem. Charity has the inbuilt component of graceful acceptance of the world as it is. So obviously this charity leads us to divinity. Then here very important thing we come to know, types of donation, types of dana and their fruits. Mindfulness to ensure that no living being is hurt by mind, body or speech. Abhay dana, one who ensures that no living being is hurt anyway, as all living beings love to live. He is excellent among all human beings who is conscious of not hurting any creatures. The fruit of which mindfulness is that one transcends to the fear of death and becomes fearless in all circumstances. So when we talk about different dan, so in our shastras also we have come to know like different type of danas are there, like okay, vidya dan, giving that knowledge, donation of knowledge. A man who donates the scriptures and other books of knowledge improves his intelligence and do penance. He gets knowledge and propagates the best said, followed and useful for mankind. Imparting skill to others is also donation of knowledge. So here Abhaydan in first we studied, we learned, and here second is donation of knowledge, Jnanadan, greatest kind of dan. So obviously we should indulge in such type of things, making first of all we have to become fearless, and one can become fearless by practicing satya, truthfulness, and going on the path of which has been prescribed by our greatest people. Then knowledge. So obviously whatever we are speaking and we are learning, we are listening, it is just reciprocal give and take of knowledge. Then Aushadhan, medicines. The person who donates medicines, he wears unmatched or best strength and might. He wears great power. He's likely, he's brilliant, and his body is free from all diseases and ailments. So, if we are having the capability to donate medicines and do the charity for medicine, also we should do according to our capacity. Then food donation, it means annadan. In our Shastra, it is told Annam Brahma. It is the part of because by eating, consuming that we get life. That's why it is known as Annam Brahma. Anna is like Brahma. By donating food, you get all the enjoyment according to your heart's desire. So we should do. And that's why in our culture also, it is there that we give alms to the people, even the chapatis to the cows. So in this way, annadan is also done. Then here, regarding this dan, other danas are also there, like bhudan, donating the land. In our shastras also it is there, and we find Raja Bali's story if we see in Vaman Avatar, Srivastav sir. In Vaman Avatar, when
Yes,
Raja
yes.
Bali has taken, taken
Yeah.
that vows, that place, and Bhagwan Vishnu, he becomes the dwarf. He takes the form of that dwarf and he goes over there. Even his guru Sukracharya, he alerts him. But Raja Bali was so much, King Bali was so much firm about his place he had taken, and he gives that Bhudan. We know very well. Then likewise, Godan is there also. Charity of cows. Charity, like in our Shastras, we know, like it means charity of Godan. Cows are also given to the people, and like it means the cows the very much reverend and adorable, because we get cow milk, and there like Panchagavya in that puja also we use. So that is also very important. Then another dan also it comes like Kanya Dan. So like in that marriage, father gives that Kanya Dan. So like it means to making the life and as a this Kanya is given to the son, to the son-in-law, okay, to make the life and to have that praja and for the grihasthasrama. So different danas are there. So in that, anyone would like to tell regarding donations, charity? Srivastav sir?
Well, let us invite the participants to add something.
Yeah. Regarding this charity, if anyone would like to add something.
Well, the question is, what can we give to others? That is charity. So what can we
Yes.
give? Or do you believe
Yes.
that only rich people can do charity? Middle class
Every,
or the poor classes, they too do lot of charity.
obviously.
Yeah.
Talking lovingly with someone and mentoring, guiding also is charity, sir.
Definitely.
Obviously. Like spreading smile everywhere and at least like, okay, guiding someone. So whatever capacity one is there, anywhere, if we are having that thinking and we have that contemplation, we can do charity, whatever in the form, not in the form of money only. Like a guidance, like Annadan, okay, like helping others. Suppose I'm going from the way and I find one person is going just on food, I can give that a tip to that person. So like it means in different capacity, this dan can be done, this charity can be done.
Today, our participants have given their very precious time.
Yeah,
to us, doctor. So this is also a charity on their part,
that's obviously
because time
very,
is
very
most
nice.
precious thing. Time is called money.
Yes,
They remain present and they listen to us. They also have given us their ears, their
yes,
attention. No, this is also
yes,
charity.
obviously their
And
time they have given,
further,
samaydan,
ah,
time
and
they have given. Yes.
So
and
sorry, I think I'm not doing any charity. I think I'm the charity of
no,
just not say, because the
no,
time we are investing in our purification and refinement.
Yes,
Dr.
yes, yes, madam.
Ichidayal,
That is
Swami
yes,
Vivekananda used to say the gift of knowledge is the most precious gift. It's a
yes,
Yes.
great
yes, yes,
donation.
Vidyadan.
And you are doing that by
Yes,
adding to our session. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Sir,
yes.
I am adding only what I have got from you.
That's great.
That's your humility. That's your great
Yes,
humbleness.
yes, yes, yes,
Thank you
yes.
very much.
Obviously, that is your humbleness, madam. Then, okay, we'll go on the next slide.
Ah,
Self-enlightening dictums of Dada Bhagwanji. He has quoted some of the things. Giving happiness to other living beings is an act of donating. Giving happiness in any form. This in turn gives happiness to the giver automatically. When we are giving happiness, we are making others comfortable. Obviously, it means if you are talking to someone lovingly, you are going to get that love and comfort. Another is there, one may wish for donating money for the good cause, but it is not solely within one's power. However, one must keep good wishes. Everyone is not having money, but at least we can have that bhav. Many times this Vasant Dada, when I meet him, he tells you have that bhav to contributing something. for these will come true sometimes in future. And when we are having this type of thinking, this type of wishes to good to others, so obviously we are going to get in turn in future. So always we should have that bhav, that thinking, ki, oh God, please give us the power and that understanding ki we become very much helpful to others. No one get hurts from our side. So obviously, by doing that, all these things to the win, we can elevate ourselves. And obviously, by paying gratitude and by charity, it is just self purification, going into self, realizing self evaluation. So now I would like to ask the audience if they want to add something. Nimesh, Dr. Nimesh, would you like to add something, sir?
Thank you for very wonderful session. So it gave us a lot to think about. So I'm still thinking. But yeah, I think it's nice that both of these topics are connected today, because they are very much connected in terms of being grateful and donating. The acts are also connected. We can only donate if we are also grateful ourselves, and at the same time, donating in some way is allowing us to be grateful as well. So thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you very much, sir, for your comments. Srivastav, sir, would you like to add something more in that?
Well, this topic reminded me of a poem of Rabindranath Tagore. I would like to narrate its paraphrase.
Yeah, please.
It's very interesting and wonderful thing. The narrator is a beggar, and he says, I had gone a begging from door to door on the village path, when, oh God, your golden chariot appeared at distance in front of me. I felt as if I was in a gorgeous dream, and I wondered, who was this king of all kings? My hopes rose high, and I thought, my evil days are gone. And I stood waiting for alms, which I might get unasked, and for wealth that scattered on all sides in the dust. Oh God, your chariot stopped where I stood. Your glance fell on me. You came down with a smile. I felt that luck of my life had come at last. Then, all of a sudden, you held out your palm, you held out your hand like this, and then you asked, what do you have to give to me? Oh, what a royal joke it was, that God should open his palm to a beggar and he has to ask something. He's begging something from beggar. I was confused and I stood undecided. And then from my wallet, from my bag, I slowly took out a little grain of corn and gave it to you. And the chariot disappeared. The god left. To my great surprise, when at the day's end I emptied my bag on the floor, I found a little grain of gold among the poor heap.
Yeah.
I bitterly wept and wished that I had the heart to give you my all, oh God.
Great, great, great.
This is written. This is a part
No,
of
no.
Gitanjali.
One of the poem I think of this 9 to 10th or 11, 12 it was there. I may
Oh,
remember.
really? That's wonderful.
Yes, yes. In CBSE it is there, sir. And
It
when
is.
you told this poem, na, so then I just recall if you have enjoyed the serial of Sri Krishna. When
Right,
Bhagwan
right.
Sri Krishna, he was very much little. Then what happened? One lady fruit seller, keeping the basket on her head, she was just going fruit, lelo fruit. It means please, okay, purchase the fruit. And she was very much like the very poor lady, used to run the livelihood by selling the fruit. And it was the evening time. So like it means just she was calling and she went over there to Nand Baba's house. And at that time, no one was there, only Sri Krishna Bhagawan was there. So he did not know like this worldly dealings, like it means if I want to eat fruit, I have to pay something. Or like some corn, some wheat, and something paddy I have to give to her in bag. And then that Dadima, that lady tells Sri Krishna ji, you go and bring some rice. And then Bhagavan runs inside. If you have enjoyed, you can remind like it means, and then he brings it in his lap only in the fist, and by running to like from inside room to outside, every like it means rice, it means actually fell down, slipped away. A little bit it was there, and he gave to that lady. And she gave the fruit to him, to Lord Krishna, and went back. When she reached home, she found whatever that rice it was there, it has turned into gems, diamonds. Then she realized, see the charity and benevolence and love. So
That's
like a
wonderful.
different, yes, really, really. So then like we should be very much honest and very much benevolent and having that thinking, at least to help from our capacity. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Nisha. Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir. Yeah.
Well, I
Some
have
of-
another question.
Please, Dad, please.
There was very practical advice that you shared from Dada Bhagawan. When we give, we should not think of all the people we are not able to help. And I think I have trouble with this one because we have so much bhav to like help, but there's only so much you can physically do. So can you share more about this and how to approach this? How to be practical when we're also when we want to give?
Okay. Srivastava sir, you are answering or should I answer?
Please.
Okay. Obviously, sir, Nimeshji, actually, the thing that I want to tell, first of all, we should have that thought in our mind, and we shall like, oh God, please give us that capability and thinking intellect. I should have the thinking to help someone according to my capacity. And when then we have a lot of people there around us, and different organizations like HSRC is also working, especially for the elevation of consciousness. So we get the people, and we can be the part of that by helping. So I think this thing is there. Srivastava sir, if you want to add something, please add.
Actually, I did not understand the question clearly.
Okay,
please.
sorry. There was a slide that was, I think, a quote or just advice from Dada Bhagawan, and it was saying that nature produces enough rich people to help people and make up the balance. So even if
that's right.
we want
Right.
to help everybody, we have to realize that we cannot do everything.
Yeah, right.
And it's a very practical advice, but I just wanted more
Obviously.
discussion on it.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, this one.
Now I got it.
Yeah,
So what he
and this
means
is
to
a slide I have turned.
say, there are many people who are of the opinion that I alone cannot solve the problems of the world. They say, okay, there are so many poor people. in my city, in my town, in my country, I cannot offer helping hands to all of them. To them, Dadaji says, ki don't worry about all of them.
Mm.
Nature has produced in balance the rich people to help, to take care of all of them. You are
Obviously.
like a lamp. You can remove the darkness in your area, not to bother about, because generally people say, "Ki, I am alone. I cannot remove all. If I help today one person, what's about the 9900 another one who stays in my town?" So Dadaji says you do not bother about them.
Yes, yes,
You
yes, yes.
spread the light in your area, even if you could remove the darkness a little, that's a great thing.
Now
Okay.
we have
So
got
it is like that.
Lala sir. Sir, Jai
Welcome,
Sachidanand,
welcome,
Namaste.
Lala sir. Yes,
Welcome, sir.
Sachidanand.
Please unmute yourself, sir.
हाँ मैं थोड़ा बोलिए बोलिए
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the discussion and then talks going on regarding this gratitude by your blessing,
Very
sir,
good.
regarding charity.
So
So
nice.
we would like to listen from your side, sir.
No, please carry on.
Yes, 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 sir. Actually, discussions regarding the slides we have concluded actually, and now just like we are taking the comments.
Oh, very good, very good.
Yes, sir.
So gratitude.
Yes, sir.
No, very good. So that is the basic thing, no? Gratitude is the basic thing,
Ji.
right? Any discussion, anybody discussing, then we can.
Yes, sir. The question, last question was just Srivastava sir repeated. Like Dadaji says, sir, कि when we are helping people around us, so many people are there, or like around the world, so many people are there. They have their own sufferings. So, like it means we cannot help each and everyone, because
Right.
nature has got this setup. Nature produces people to help them. So
Right.
for that philosophy, sir, please explain.
Yes. So here the author says, sometimes that becomes an excuse for us not to do anything.
Yeah.
See, sometimes what happens, even your intellect may say, or somebody else also say, suppose you see some hungry person and you feel like giving him something. Then somebody will say your wife may say, or your own mind will say, oh, in this Surat city, how many people are hungry? Can you feed everyone? No.
Right.
So that is not your lookout. Here the author says, see just what is in your proximity.
Yes.
Say what is in your proximity. There are so many people in Surat, they will do their part, you do your part.
Great. That's great.
Right. And that is a chance. Actually, we have seen this ladder and snake game, no?
Yes.
Santosh ji, what I feel that the nature provides you such ladders. If you have a chance to reduce someone's agony, okay, or suffering, it is a ladder. It becomes a ladder for you.
Yes.
Right.
Great.
And if you miss it, no doubt, it is his luck. Somebody else will definitely help.
Yes.
But if it is within your powers to help, and if you don't, what happens? Naturally, that power become redundant. It is useless for him, right? And useless for you also, because you have not used that power.
Yes.
So the nature will deprive you of that power.
Wow.
Right. This is how I feel, and I've experienced also that wherever something is in your power, if you don't understand, the second side effect of this is you become insensible.
Oh.
Or insensitive.
Right.
And that creates a very big loss to us.
Instead of having capability, yes, sir. Instead of having capability, if we avoid it, so obviously it can lead us to insensitivity, arrogance, and nature will snatch away that power.
that power, no? So
Great,
that
great.
is how, no, Kabir ji ka aapne suna hoga. Kabir ji says na, that the person who begs from you, okay, he gives you the message that if you don't give me, you will also.
Yes,
Dekho,
yes,
I
yes.
didn't give, so it is my turn to beg.
Right, right.
And if you don't give also, you will have this chance. Okay.
Right, right.
That is a message. So
Right.
actually it's a great opportunity whenever you have under that also
Right.
it gives you a sense of worthiness. Modern
That's great, sir.
times
That great,
there
sir.
is a serious problem of depression, depression.
Yes, yes, yes. In sir, in Vasishtha Yoga Vasishtha Ramayana, one incident that I have studied by Vasishtha Ji told, sir, when different stories are there in that, like the one who is instead of being capable does not do the charity, so they become in next life like tree, like stone, and like different thing. Like it means they have to continuously help them. They have to help to others.
So whenever you have a chance, right? And if you don't do that, what happens? Another side effect is a depression.
Yes, yes, yes.
See, nowadays, depression is a big
Great.
issue, no?
Yes,
Around,
yes.
I read around more than 30% people are suffering from depression. Right.
Gee.
And my observation I found, say, behind depression, there is a sense of worthlessness.
Okay.
Now, how to cope up with it? That my life is not worth living. No, that kind of feeling is there. The person harbors. So that the medicine or antidote for that is you do something to feel worthwhile.
Yes, 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 yes. Great, great, sir.
Okay, one of my close friends, brother, I met him. He had a vertebra cancer. Okay, करोड़ रज्जु का कैंसर बोलते हैं ना.
Yes, yes, yes.
Very serious. Okay, serious ailment. Cancer of that vertebra is a very serious thing. I usually go and meet him. A doctor said he will live 6 months. Okay. But last 8 years, I go and meet him every year. Say 6 months.
Okay.
I observe what do you do? I ask. He says he drives a small Maruti van. Go. He's living in a village. Okay.
Okay. Ji.
Take some wheat flour and add some sugar in it.
Okay.
And with Maruti car, he will go in the barren land wherever there are the that is ants, no? Ants colonies, no?
Yes.
He would give some there. There are some sprays, some floor there. Every day, 2 hours, this fellow is doing this.
Oh.
Last 8 years, I'm observing. And still he is living.
Okay, he has found out a reason.
He has a reason, and see, about 1,000 ants he is feeding.
Yes.
Their blessings come to him. He feels it is worthwhile. My living is worthwhile.
Wow.
And that heals his body. So this is all gratitude and charity. We are doing it for our own selves.
Yeah.
Actually, it is a swadaya. That is pitying yourself. That's why Dadaji said that it is a investment in safest bank with the highest interest. Okay, I like this because I am a banker. Okay.
Really.
I like this is a big thing, no? If you invest something in a safest bank.
Yes.
So it is, if you go with Punya Karma, you go to any country, it transfers to you. You go to any birth, next birth also you will get that. So it is a kind of insurance. So charity, actually, we are not obliging anybody. So if we understand this, that without a sense of obliging others, if you are able to do charity, it yields even multiple times.
Great, sir.
Right. So these are the things which I learned, and I have seen such people. They give us a message that,
जी,
and in India we have lots of opportunity for
really,
such things. Any small things, no. So whatever, it is not only money. Okay, you can oblige the people or any living being for the matter by any small things, right? People are
जी,
giving in the summer. People are giving water to these sparrows. No,
yes,
our Agrawal Saab hai. He is distributing the sparrow houses. All these
okay,
things are small things which are a big thing. No, so,
obviously,
so anything and under any circumstances, even a poorest man can do a charity.
Yeah.
That is
yes,
also there. It is not
yes,
only that I will have money and that time I will do it. That's not the
yes,
case. Whatever you have, some proportion, if we do it, whatever, it not only money, but whatever means, any food, medicine, right?
yes,
I
yes,
tell you my
जी,
own case just lastly. Okay.
yes,
I
sir,
tell you, I had a cardiac arrest. Okay. Heart attack था मुझे. And just after retirement, 18 months after retirement, I suffered this. Okay. Incidentally, what happened that uh, I was retired, so I had to vacate my house in Ahmedabad, which was given by my employer bank,
yeah,
right? But on the day of my retirement, my boss came with my retirement check. Okay, which is a rarity. Nobody comes in bank like that. He came to my office. I was in a different campus till they came. And after giving the check, he requested me that you stay in Ahmedabad for another 2-3 months, right? And do the bank's work. I won't be able to pay your salary or give you an official extension, but there is some project which if you finish it will be better. I thought, okay, these people have given me 33 years of service, my institution, let me do it, no issue. And they are
yes,
continuing my house. But after that, after 6 weeks, I had a heart attack. Massive, okay. See, if I was not staying in that house, I would be in a village. So the
yes,
hospital would not be there.
yes, yes,
So because I stayed there, say I worked without money for 6 weeks, but I could stay there just nearby a hospital, a heart
oh,
hospital, within half a
okay,
kilometer.
great,
See,
great,
so any good thing, okay, is never like that. Secondly, what happened when I was operated and this I think it was a angioplasty, no?
जी,
Then the same morning I went there, and afternoon these doctors were discussing something. Okay. Then I heard it. They say they were discussing some employee, okay, cleaning staff, janitors, right, had a serious illness, and although he or she was a hospital's employee, they were unable to give a free service to him. Okay, this was the reality. Okay,
right, right,
so they say if somebody helps us, we'll be able to do his treatment. Okay,
really,
something hospital can do. They won't charge room rent, etc. But at least medicine, etc. Immediately it occurred to me, okay, suppose this hospital, I am already in a bed, okay. Let me give him 10,000 rupees, Sundar Gandhi. So I asked my son to give him 10,000 rupees to the doctor who can treat this fellow. Okay. You won't believe, I got cured within 2 days.
wow,
Third day, second day, they relieved me. I went to my house, and third day, I came climbing the stairs and went to the doctor. Then I realized, oh, I had a heart attack before 2 days. I should not have climbed the stairs. Okay.
right,
So these are the real life
really,
examples. So all these things are told by great people like Dada Bhagawan and so many saints. This
जी,
is for our own interest, to
obviously,
see that we live a life without any hurdles. It
जी,
reduces so many hurdles, right? So it is a
right,
kind of self-pity. Okay. Actually, compassion is by doing compassion to others, you are being compassionate to yourself
Yes,
for
sir.
the future. It's a
Correct.
kind of insurance. Let us be selfish in a selfish language also. We can talk like that, right? Thank
Right.
you very much. Right?
Thank
Okay,
you, Rana
thank you,
sir. It
thank you
was
very
really
much, sir.
amazing. Wonderful.
Right.
We had a
Right.
very good discussion on this topic.
Yes,
And
sir.
now it's time to conclude.
Right, right. Okay, I have taken more time, 2-3 minutes.
No,
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 no, sir. Thank
it
you.
was
And you have
amazing,
added,
sir.
sir.
You
Thank you very much.
contributed a lot to the discussion.
Really.
Thank you
And
very
for
much.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Santosh,
sir.
you are
Thank
the right person to take this session. So nice, Santosh.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Whatever I knew, sir, I tried to explain
Good.
and
Very
put
good.
in my
Very
way. So thank you very much to all the listeners, all the participants, sir. And Jai Sachidanand to everyone.
good. Jai Sachidanand.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
Prajakta
Thank you.
Bharat ma'am has
Thank you.
appeared. Ma'am, do you want to say anything?
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
You want to
Yes,
say
sir.
anything?
No, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you,
So
sir.
let's, and I request all the participants to be once again on the next Saturday for the next session. Thank you very much. Take very
Thank
good
you.
care of yourself. Jai
Thank you. Thank you.
Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Jai
you.
Sachidanand.
Thank you,
Jai
Dr. Santosh.